Hey, what is up, everybody? Today I will be going over some of the cards that I've received in the mail, and as you can see, I'm doing a little bit of a different angle today. I was kind of getting tired of just like the straight on, so up close. I feel like it's a lot better being further away. So we have 3 packages today that we'll be opening. But before I get into that, I wanted to show you guys this little case thing that I made. It's nothing special, it doesn't look too pretty, but I basically just screwed some pieces of wood together with my dad, and then we put some foam in here, so I just cut little holes in the foam and then they'll hold my graded cards. So I have the 5 heroes in here right now, as you can see, and then I'll keep throwing cards in here just so they can stay in a little case because I don't want to just keep them stacked up all over the place. So I think we have, I'm trying to think of how many cards we have still coming in the mail. So we'll have another mail day coming soon. I think I have 3 more packages coming. So I'll start with the smaller ones here. I'll also give a little background as to why I chose to buy these cards. So let's see what we're going to start with here. We got some hockey cards along with the actual card, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's see what we got. NHL Pro Set. These must be pretty old cards. They're pretty cool though. Let's see how old they are. 1991. I've never seen old hockey cards. I had some probably like early 2000s from when I was younger that I was getting into a little bit when I was looking at cards, but the first card we have, wow, this is really nice. It's a Troy Brown Jr. rookie card. So the reason I got this card, I'm trying to make sure the glare isn't really bad. So I'm not sure which actual parallel this is. It's out of 85 though. Zoom into it to see if you can see that better. 85 right there in the corner. So the reason I got this card is I was actually talking to somebody on Twitter, and I haven't really gotten into basketball cards a lot. Like, I've gotten into Morant a little bit, also Tyler Hero. So those are just guys that I personally like watching, and I think they're going to end up being really good players. So I purchased a little bit of those, and I was talking to this guy. I can't remember his Twitter name. It's like Trading Card something. But obviously that doesn't help you guys out if you wanted to see him. But he was basically just explaining to me how Troy Brown Jr. is a really good player and that he's probably going to blow up. He hasn't played many minutes, so his ceiling is really high and he has a lot of room to improve. So I looked into his stats, saw his stats are pretty good for the minutes that he plays, and based off of what he's done in the past, I think he can definitely do a lot better. I'm pretty sure he was really good in the G League. G League or D League? I can't remember which one, but I'm pretty sure he was the MVP in one of the two, or that might be the other guy we're going to talk about later in the video. I'd have to check up on that. But he has extremely high potential and hasn't really played all that much, so I think this will end up being a really good pickup. Okay, so next we'll go into this other smaller package, if I can open it. It's a lot of tape. Okay, I like when cards are wrapped like this in cardboard just to make sure that it is safe and not going to be damaged in the mail. This is how I send my cards. I put 2 pieces of cardboard on the outside, use some blue painter's tape. So here we have another Troy Brown Jr. Zoom in again, just so you guys can get a better look. And this one, here I'll peel back the tape a little bit so you can actually see the number. This one's numbered to 88. You can see right there. So these cards that I picked up, like, they were extremely cheap. So just because obviously we're not playing basketball right now, some of these card values are decreasing, but they will come back up when the season resumes, or if it doesn't resume, when the next season begins. So I think I got both of these cards for around $8 a piece, which is an absolute steal because these same cards for some of the top rookies are worth a ton of money right now, like close to $200, and that's not even graded. So there is huge upside in these cards. If they do anything, they're going to be worth more. And this last one, there's a lot of tape on this. We'll see how this goes. This last card is, well, I guess it's a lot. I'm trying to think of which lot it is, though. At least in this one, I had somewhat of an idea what was going to be coming. But I checked on eBay before I recorded the video, so I wasn't just pulling cards out and not having any idea what's going on. So this is the other rookie that I was talking about, which I have not said his name yet, but we got a lot of cards here. So I'm going to get these cards into groups of the repeats. Okay. So this whole lot I got for $23, okay? So I'm not sure what every single one of these parallels are, but the amount of money that I spent on them is ridiculously low. So we have Isaac Johnson here. Jonathan Isaac. Sorry, I can't talk. Which, this is another guy that I learned about from the trading card guy that I was talking to. Which, one of these cards has a crease on the top, but I honestly really don't care because of all the other cards that are in the lot. So basically, Jonathan Isaac is, you can kind of compare him to what Giannis was. If you look at his first 3 years and compare Jonathan Isaac's first 3 years to Giannis's, they have really similar numbers. And Jonathan Isaac is really athletic. He's 7'1", so he's big. He actually shoots better than Giannis. So if he gets playing time, he could just destroy the league, which obviously we'll see. Nobody knows. This is all based on skepticism. So only time will tell, but based off of what he has done and the tools that he has and how big he is and how athletic he is, he definitely has the potential to be a very good player. So the next card we have is this right here. I need to learn a little bit more about my parallels for basketball just because I'm not well versed in that stuff. These are just two lower level rookie cards, Rookie Kings. And then we have some, I think these are just base rookies, but they're optics, so if he plays well, they're going to be worth a lot. Don Russ, optic rated rookies. And then I'm not sure what parallel this is either. I really need to learn, but there's 4 of these parallels. So for 23 or 25 bucks, I can't remember exactly how much it was. Unreal deal. Very cheap. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards. That's about $2 a card, and a lot of these are parallels. So if either of these guys do anything for how cheap I got them, like especially if you think a guy's going to be good, if you can get like a numbered card like out of 85 or out of 88, these cards are going to be worth way more than what they are now. Like $8 now, if he puts up a decent stat line, then it's just going to be insane how much these cards are worth. So I think they are very good investments. These are going to be held for a little longer because their values won't be going up because they haven't been talked about recently because they're not this year's rookie class. So it'll be a little bit more of a waiting game, which I'm fine with. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. But for how cheap I got these cards, it's easily worth it. I could probably just resell them for more than what I bought them for because I got really good deals on all the cards. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will have another video in about probably 3 days. I'm trying to post every 3 days, so at least twice a week. and that will be another opening video with more cards. Hopefully the SGC submission comes back earlier than expected, because I know a lot of times when people do the 20-day submissions, they don't take the full 20 days, which for my 10-day, they took exactly 10 days, but obviously that's a lot faster. But who knows if it'll be faster, because they have a higher volume right now because more people are using SGC due to the coronavirus, and PSA and BGS not accepting large submissions and all of that. So I guess we'll just wait and see. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next opening.